This short video, we're going to be talking about natural neuroimmunology. This is a natural process of optimizing your immune system. So what is neuroimmunology? Well, it's been around for decades. It's the study of how the brain affects the immune system. And we will educate you on this new science. This science has uncovered many new opportunities for the human condition. Just in the last 10 years, discoveries have been made that prove your genes express themselves based on your state of mind. The idea of hereditary disease is not true. The primary reason families follow similar paths to illness is more about mental conditioning than anything else. Hereditary illness. When you put your faith in something, your mental state changes and your brain releases new chemicals. Faith in your doctor's words can make you sick. The doctor says it's hereditary. There's nothing we can do. So you immediately begin to think there's nothing you can do. You take his word for it. This is nothing more than programming and mental conditioning. Your belief will change the way your immune system functions. If dad has it, it does not mean that you have it. You must stop saying it. You must stop thinking it. You must stop believing it if you want to be healthy. Placebo studies. Fact. Placebo studies work between 10 and up to 100% of the time. The only way this can work is if the mind does affect the body. This is proof that your belief will change your physiology. Your emotional state changes the way your body operates. Enthusiasm, happy, grateful, positive thoughts are healing to the system. Being healthy is a process of thought, not just what you eat and being active and exercising. The entire system of energy requires balance in order to be healthy. Chemicals. Fact, placebo studies show the brain will release different chemicals based on the belief. When participants are told that this new drug has cured the condition, the majority of participants will respond well to the placebo, even though it's nothing more than a sugar pill. This has been known for decades. The brain will actually make the proper chemicals to treat the condition simply through belief. This does not happen overnight, but it does take a little bit of time. Some people can do it if they're disciplined within 2 weeks. Other people, it may take 6 to 8 weeks. Big pharma. Fact. The reason drug companies spend so much money advertising on TV is to make you consider that you may have the symptom. They know that a large percentage of people will begin to show the symptoms just by seeing or hearing the message. This has also been known for decades. The subconscious program can make you sick. If you have tingling in the legs, you may have RLS. This was a TV commercial that ran years ago and actually created a disease called restless leg syndrome so they could sell drugs. This is the way they manufacture disease. Learn to insulate yourself from these messages. Epigenetics. So what is epigenetics? Bruce Lipton coined this term years ago. I've been studying Bruce Lipton's work for over 20 years. Bruce Lipton is a cellular biologist who coined the term epigenetics, which proves that your genes will express themselves based on the environment as well as your thoughts. Genes turn on and off based on your state of thought. Now, genes make proteins, and these proteins are responsible for the function and structure of your body. The key in self-healing is to learn to optimize the state, which will turn your healthy genes on to help fight radicals. Body, mind, and spirit is the key combination to being healthy. Radicals and stress. Positive, balanced thoughts will allow optimal function of the human protoplasm, which keeps disease away from the cells. Stress hormones inhibit the immune system. They stop it from working. Stress downregulates the gene's function. In other words, makes it function less effectively. This will cause cells to become radicals and toxic to the system. You want to be in a positive state so your genes can fight off radicals in the system. Genetic destiny is a choice. You have a choice as to how your genes express themselves. You are in control of your health. Healing molecules. When you are happy or in love, your brain releases healing chemicals. Anandamide is the bliss molecule. It's a neurotransmitter in the brain because when it's released in the brain, it makes us feel good and it reduces anxiety because it stimulates a serotonin receptor. Oxytocin is a hormone secreted by the posterior lobe of the pituitary gland that also makes us feel good. Oxytocin is known as the love hormone because as it's released, when people snuggle up or bond socially, it is further released in the brain and makes you feel good. When you have intimacy with another person, oxytocin is released. That's why intimacy is healthy. It releases all sorts of endorphins into the body. Now, dopamine and serotonin are two neurotransmitters that play an important role in your brain as well as your gut. An imbalance in your levels of either one of these have an effect on your mental health, your digestion, as well as your sleep cycle. You're going to learn more about this in phase 1. Harmful molecules. When you are stressed, your chemicals change to fight or flight. Too much dopamine, cortisol, or adrenaline can cause issues. These chemicals need to remain balanced at all times. When you watch an MMA fight or violence or listen to rap music, your endorphins kick in and act like a powerful drug. Internet addiction is being addicted to the chime of your phone, or the bing or the bong, or when it rings, you must look at it. It's an addiction to stimulation, no matter what the stimulation is. Much like Pavlov's dogs, when they rang the bell, the dogs would come running because they taught the dogs when they ring the bell, they would get food. You spring into action. You look at your phone. You can't turn away from it. This is an addiction no different than a drug addict. You are addicted to the stimulation in the brain. You must try not to react when your phone chimes. Being healthy is a choice. You will get access to very detailed materials to guide you through a proven process of thought will change the way your immune system operates. Positive, elevated emotions combined with healing intentions will create a healing system of energy. You will actually see energy vibrations that change patterns. Your cells function the same through energy vibrations. Now, acute conditions like broken bones require medical care. And for this, we thank the doctors for putting us back together and having the skill to do so. But chronic conditions can be minimized by the control of balanced thought on a regular basis. It typically takes 6 to 8 weeks to retrain the subconscious mind. As said earlier, some people can do it in as little as 2 weeks if you're disciplined. Other people, it takes a little longer.
Here at azWHOLEistic, our self-healing curriculum will teach you everything you need to know in order to keep your immune system functioning optimally. It is not just about nutrients and CBD. This is just part of the equation. In fact, the thoughts and emotions you hold in mind have a direct influence on your health. The spiritual will is the battery that controls your entire biology, and we will show you exactly how this influence can reduce your pain and your anxiety forever.